Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No choice! Here!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm! First strike! Double Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword!
Do it!
Law, get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one!
Here!
Already on!
Dragon Swarm! Burn!
Dance in the wind!
Demon Fang!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike! Here!
Here!
Eat Dragon Swarm!
Not in your dreams!
Throw a Demon Claw! Hey! Blow them away!
A comfortable win.
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
Little help!
Here! I'm on it! Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Double Demon Fang!
Mega Ray! It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind!
Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine! Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one!
Here! I'm on!
Already on!
Dragon Swarm!
Now, Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Now I'm real mad!
Dragon Swarm! Eat dirt!
Lightning Orb!
Here!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon
Feel.
Swarm! Double Demon
They're all
Fang!
coming after me!
I'm coming, Manuel!
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
I can feel my power growing!
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Ready now? Here, let me help.
Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Prepare to be sealed!
Now you see what
Pesky
I got
airborne
next.
scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help.
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
Dragon Swarm!
Prepare to be sealed.
Now I'm real mad!
If it's in the sky,
Actually,
it's
tap
mine.
sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more
Eat
doing.
dirt! Dragon Swarm! Mega Sonic
And
Thrust!
this one's mine.
Double Demon Fist!
Here's a healing art. Hey, now. I'm all signed
Mega
up.
Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation. Here. Here's a healing art.
Dragon
I'm
Swarm!
sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our
Double Demon
Yes, ma'am.
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant, this ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here beyond the
Mega Sonic Thrust!
I call upon thee!
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
And thus our strength yet grows.
No backing
Mega
down!
Sonic
You require a hand.
Here's Go get him!
Can't get out of this!
Mega Ray! Dance in the wind!
This one's gonna be
Here's
tough!
the healing arc!
Burn!
More for the stockpile!
Okay, here I go! Dragon Swarm!
Armor won't
save you! Double
Now!
Demon Fang!
Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Watch this!
Dragon Swarm! Do it! Take
Low!
more off!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Already
Dragon
on!
Swarm!
Do it! Ringworld! Frozen! Hammer!
This could be useful.
Got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Expert coming through!
Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Mega Ray! Annihilation! Mega Ray! It'll body alignment into next week!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healing
This
arc!
one's all
Heal!
mine.
First aid!
Okay, here I go!
Radiant
Double
Layer!
Demon Fang!
Let me help!
I'm just getting started! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a
Mega
healing
Sonic
arc!
Thrust!
First aid!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Anything in armor is all mine! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Ha! You picked the wrong fight!
Mega Ray!
Double Demon Fang!
Eat this! Where are you going?
That's enough!
Raging Cascade! Here's a healing arc!
Here.
First aid!
Okay. Double Demon Fang!
One more!
Carve through armor! Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healing arc! Dream!
Double Demon
I can't
Fang!
heal you forever!
No further! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Here!
Ah!
I'm on! First aid!
Mega This one's all mine!
Heal!
Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon
Let
Swarm!
me help!
Double Demon
I
Fang!
don't know what I'd do without it.
Dragon Swarm!
Now isn't the
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Feel like me again.
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight!
It was Dragon Swarm! I'm out of ammo!
Take this!
Magic hand!
Here I go!
Don't do it!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Spirit flame!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
I'll finish you
Dragon
here and
Swarm!
now!
Lightning orb!
Double Demon
Radiant
Fang!
Cascade!
Far enough!
I'm on the
Mega
field!
Sonic!
Talon
Dragon
you all
Swarm!
tucked away! I never miss! Far beyond the
Double
target
Demon
star!
Fang! This one's all mine! Pierce!
Here I go!
Eat this!
Into the
Dragon
center!
Swarm! Burn! Big Blast!
Mega Ray!
Double Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
I'm on it!
Annihilation! Mega Ray! Up and hold on to
Mega
your
Sonic
arc!
Thrust!
Here I come!
Dragon Swarm!
Not in your dreams!
Double Demon Fang!
Seal!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane! Reload!
These six have got your name on them!
Reload!
Mega Sonic
Dragon
Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Take
Double
that!
Demon Fang!
Now you see what I can do!
Here I go!
Pierce!
Get on in
Charge
there
like
together.
that could easily be
Can't
fatal.
be happening! Just as well, I'm here to stop it!
Mega Sonic Dragon Swarm!
Ready to go!
Seal!
Double Demon Fang! Burn in
You
hell!
all tucked away!
Pierce! Dragon Swarm! No further! Double Demon Fang!
Denied!
Eat this! Dragon Swarm!
In here!
That freaking does it!
Double Demon Fang! Mega Sonic Thrust! Dueling! In an instant! Impact Block!
You sure you still want to press forward? If something happened to you... Maybe it's time I try on something new.
Come one, come all! Megasonic thrust! Dragon form! I'm on! Double demon fang! Megasonic flame inside me! Yours!
An astro burst?
That's my cue.
Ignite! Shut him down!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help.
Here! Talon Hurricane! Dragon I'll smash you! Double demon fang!
Talon Hurricane! This one's mine!
Dragon form!
Lightning orb!
I'm on! No further!
Now! Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
I think I'm getting stronger.
So much for sitting this fight out. Flying to a complaint. Why can't they just no petty silly? I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Damn it!
Thanks, Sheila.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Megasonic thrust!
I can't hear you forever!
Not today!
In here!
Double demon fang!
Let's get you all tucked away! I'm on! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Megasonic thrust! Now ready and ready! Dragon swarm!
Dear,
Get in the way!
Through armor!
Here! Now!
Here!
Kikara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble. There's always room for improvement.
I'll take you all off! Here! Dragon! Big breath!
Get off! Far enough! Mega Ray! The wind! Annihilation!
Megasonic
This will come
thrust!
in handy!
Dragon swarm! Double demon fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Let me help!
Megasonic thrust!
prepare to be sealed, oh fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Let's do more doing! You're really strong, Alpha!
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope I won't.
No, I mean you're even better than...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a hero! I guess you had your uses now and again.
Told ya. Lies aren't stuff.
Finn, you're not like that all the time. This one's mine! Lightning orb!
Double demon fang!
Away! Annihilation!
Dragon
Now
swarm!
you see what I can watch this.
Don't mind if I do!
Inside me, yours to be let free!
Annihilation!
Double demon fang! Eat dirt!
I'm on it!
Pierce!
Ready to go! Lightning orb!
Megasonic thrust!
Take this.
Go dance in the wind!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
no
Here's a
choice.
healing arc! First aid! Shining supernova! Into the sun! Raging cascade! Annihilating cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Double Demon Fang!
Air thrust!
Denied! That's enough! I'm just getting started.
Steel!
Now I can let loose.
Saving this one!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Charge like
Should've
that could
messed
easily
with
be
me.
fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! It's on! Burn it out! Double Demon Fang!
Mine!
Armor won't save you!
Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going?
Eat this!
Double Demon Fang!
Hurricane! Take this!
Dragon Swarm! Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
There you go!
Double Demon Fang!
Eat this!
Here! Dragon Swarm!
Take this!
Raging cascade!
Go!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! I'm on it!
All disasters
Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Purity!
It's on!
All day!
This isn't looking good!
Primed and ready!
Eat this! Come and get it!
Dragon Swarm!
Now! Kikara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Here's
Mega
a healing
Sonic
arc!
Thrust!
Come
I owe you one.
forth, a healing...
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help.
First
Mega
I'll
Sonic
finish you
Thrust!
here and now!
Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Here goes! I never miss!
Double Demon Fang!
In the
First
wind!
strike!
In here!
That's enough!
Here's a healing arc!
Dragon
First
Swarm!
wave, I do!
Talon Hurricane!
Flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Lightning!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Shattering the
Dragon
pieces!
Swarm! No
Attack
further!
time!
In here! Here's a healing arc!
Far enough!
Mega Sonic
Eat
Thrust!
this! I'll smash you!
Annihilation!
Eat this!
Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
This'll come
Go
in handy.
away!
Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Steel! I'll be paid of this one!
Try harder!
Thunder Field! Steering
Mega
time!
Sonic Thrust!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I've been doing really great lately.
Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes. Stay sharp, everyone!
Is there no end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's a machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along?
Mega Ray! Let's get you all tucked away!
Where are you going?
Raging Cascade! I can handle it!
Take this!
Radiant, here! I'll be saving
Dragon
this one!
Swarm!
Take it! Ready! Go!
Megasonic Thrust!
Right! It's showtime!
Megasonic
Air
Thrust!
drop! Radiant,
Dragon Swarm!
I'll smash you!
Megasonic Thrust!
Oh, sparkling stars of light!
This
Rain
one's
down
all
and
mine.
purify! Confiscated!
Double Demon Fang!
Oh, sparkling stars of light!
Ignite!
Rain down and purify!
Here I go.
Megasonic Thrust!
Radiant,
Dragon
here!
Swarm!
Radiant, here!
Denied!
Meteor storm! Dance in the wind!
Dragon
Air
Swarm!
drop! We're in the home stretch, guys!
What'd she say? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Now or never.
Double Demon Fang!
Take this!
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Shield! Let's get you all tucked away. Blah, blah, blah.
Rise and run.
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine. Far beyond
Double
the
Demon Fang!
Radiant, here!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant, here!
Not today!
That's enough!
Radiant,
Here! Dragon
Here!
Swarm!
Right!
Double
Annihilation!
Demon Fang!
Lightning!
Megasonic Thrust!
Armor won't save you!
Dragon Swarm!
Purify all!
Double far enough!
Lightning!
Megasonic Thrust!
Radiant light! Searing flame! Reload!
Here!
Field! Radiant
Now we're
light!
not-
Here! There with the others! I'm out of
Double
ammo!
Demon Fang!
Watch and weep! Annihilation!
Here! Dragon Swarm!
Here I go!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Dragon Swarm!
Go! Radiant! Here! Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Air!
Ignite!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
Okay, here I go!
Radiant!
Here!
Rain down and pure
Dragon Swarm!
Help to eat dirt! Where are you going?
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Here! Dance in the wind! Annihilation! Searing
Ready to go.
Reload!
I'm out of ammo! Back into the fray!
Sparkling stars of light! Rain down
Dragon
and
Swarm!
purify all!
Double
Denied!
Searing flame! Reload!
This time!
Radiant
Ignite!
Here! Meteor! Storm!
Prepare to be
Dance in the
seized.
wind! Light! Here! Air thrust! I'm out of ammo! I'm all stuffed up! Annihilation! Sparkling
Megasonic
stars!
Thrust!
Reload! Rain
Dragon
down and
Swarm!
purify all!
Double Demon Fang!
Far beyond the darkest time! I call upon thee!
Here! Dragon
Radiant
Swarm!
Here! Not in your dreams!
Here!
All disasters
Dragon
made
Swarm!
one! Radiant Here! Security! Radiant
Double
Here!
Demon Fang!
Sparkling
Here!
stars of light!
No
Rain
further.
down and purify
I
all!
can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way.
Megasonic
about you?
Thrust! Just watch and see.
And again!
If it's in the sky, it's
Megasonic
mine.
Thrust!
This'll come in
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine.
Rain down and
Double
purify!
Demon!
Ready to go.
Here!
Here! Dragon Swarm!
Amazing!
Here!
Not long to go now.
We couldn't have done it without you, Danielle.
Thanks! Come on! Let's see when we get in there and finish this fight!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant blood!
Double Demon Fang!
Far enough!
Mega!
One more!
Dragon
Radiant
Swarm!
blood! Here!
Here I go!
Go! Dance in the
Now
wind.
or never.
Air thrust!
Here!
Radiant blood! Here! Dance in the wind! One more! Air thrust!
Here!
Now! Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
okay? Are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I.
Weird to anyone?
We will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then,
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
seriously? Everything all right? You kinda looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, you know, whatever.
yeah. You know,
Yeah?
sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You wanna try being a little less cryptic, maybe? Yeah, all right, jeez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hootle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine, no rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I'm on radiant
Dragon Swarm!
Now you see what I can do!
Double Demon Fang!
First strike! I'm on all fours!
Hands in the wind! Here, let me help.
First strike! Here!
Target sky!
Dragon
I don't mind if I
Swarm!
do.
Eat this!
All disasters
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Purity!
Double Demon! No further!
I'm ready.
Now
There you go.
Thrust!
Don't let up. Mine.
Dragon Swarm!
Leave the chargers to me!
Far beyond the darkest sky. I call annihilation. Searing flame. Reload. I'm out of ammo.
Dragon Swarm!
First aid. Shooting
Hit
star.
down!
Burn to the stars of light. Rain
Dragon
down
Swarm.
and purify.
Burn.
Annihilation.
That's enough!
Take this!
Annihilation.
Dragon Swarm!
Now
Now you see what I can watch this!
Magic is in here.
Hold nothing back! Megasonic
Get your
Thrust!
ass away.
Dragon Swarm!
Okay,
here I come. Prepare to be sealed!
Seal.
Dragon Swarm!
Talon Hurricane.
Double Demon Fang!
There you
go.
Dragon Swarm!
I'll finish you
Double
here
Demon
now!
Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
Pierce!
Rain. Raging cascade.
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Things come to an end.
Here, let me help.
Try harder!
I can handle it.
Dragon Swarm!
Talon Hurricane. Dreams.
Double Demon Fang!
In a bind?
Now. I'm out of it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing arc.
Here.
If it's in the sky,
I'm sorry,
Dragon
Father.
Swarm!
We've all got enough on our plate.
Yes, ma'am.
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Hands in the wind. Seal. This'll come in handy.
Pierce!
Reload.
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon
Now
Fang!
you see what I can do!
Megasonic Thrust! Not today!
Here, let me help.
Dragon Swarm!
Tear him up!
Thanks, Shiro.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Sleep now.
Throbs in pain.
This'll come
Dragon Swarm!
Talon Hurricane! Far enough!
More with that! Take that
No
raging
more
cascade!
playing nice!
Here's a healing art! Magic aid! In here!
Here!
Get on
Full
board
ammo!
together!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm all stuffed up!
Double Demon
Annihilation!
Fang!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Here, let me help.
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Red Rock! Astral energy! Full throttle! I think I'm getting stronger.
Out of our way!
Coming through! Rain down and
Mega
pure
Sonic
level!
Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Eat this!
Annihilation! Mega ray!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Sleep now.
Dragon Swarm!
Let's get you all tucked away. Here,
Mega Sonic! Coming! I can do without this pain!
Here's a healing art.
Talon Hurricane!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Hydration
Yeah,
orb.
and the bubble
Alright.
Fang.
Showtime.
Here!
Searing fluid.
Ready to go.
I'll be saving this
Mega
one.
Sonic Thrust!
Here's a healing
Armor
art.
won't save you.
Dragon
Land
Swarm!
first aid.
Now I can
Won't
let
mind
loose!
if I do.
Double Demon Fang!
Eat dirt.
Dragon Swarm!
Mega
In a
ray.
bind,
Mega
Now,
Sonic Thrust!
get toasty!
burn strike.
Right, next one.
Mega Sonic!
Already on
Mega
it.
Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now.
This one's mine.
Double Demon Fang!
Together.
Burn in hell! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Your arts are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
Then I promise I'll always be.
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
Go no further.
Mega Sonic Thrust! I'm on it! Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane!
In here.
Double Demon Fang!
Take this. See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Can't get out of this.
I'm on it!
Now I've seen everything.
Dragon Swarm!
Now, Lock, get toasty!
Burn strike.
Right, next one.
Already on it.
Try harder!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Here's a
Shatter
healing
it
art.
to pieces. That freaking does it. Eat this.
One more.
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation. Now.
Double Demon Fang!
Hey, blow them away.
Here, let me help.
Here! Hit
That
time!
freaking does it.
Double
Thunder
Demon
field.
Fang!
Searing flame.
Dragon Swarm!
Let me help.
Double
Seal.
Demon
Do
Fang! Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet and... This is the power of the blazing sword!
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
Let's dispose of the
Mega
trash.
Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Burn in hell!
Freaking
Double
does it.
Demon Fang! Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Mega Sonic Thrust!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There's a healing art.
Double Demon Fang!
I never miss!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and
Mega
with my
Sonic
thorn.
Thrust!
Shia.
Wow, look what I just found. Out of our way!
Dragon
Hey,
Swarm!
when did I get so
Not
popular?
today!
Chance of the wind.
Double Demon Fang!
Here. Not in your dreams.
Blow away!
Searing
Dragon
flame.
Swarm!
Release.
Double Demon
Can't get out of this.
There.
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Force!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Double Demon!
Do it!
Megasonic!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Here! This one's all mine!
I'm on a roll now!
You picked the wrong fight! Double Demon Fang! Here! Do it! Dragon!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Well, looky! Here.
How long has it been since I last went this hungry?
Hey, what do you say we fight that shiny man?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Eat this! Shattering
Dragon Swarm!
Attack time!
Double Demon Fang!
All finished here
Megasonic
now!
Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Eat this!
Here!
Now, Long! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one.
Already on!
Here!
Here's a healing art.
Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going?
Double
Do it,
Demon Fang!
Dopamine!
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
Here's a healing art.
I'm on it!
Raging Cascade!
Dragon Swarm! This one's all mine! Ignite!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
I'm on Double Demon Fang!
Fire Force! Now, I'm ready. This one's got your name on it.
Action to action!
We won that by a mile.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty. Out of our way!
Here!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Torn up!
Double Demon!
Get on
No
in there
further.
with the others!
Here!
Anything you want.
Dragon Swarm!
Searing Flame!
Double Demon
won't
Fang!
save. I'm on a roll now!
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Do it! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Raging Cascade!
Here!
Dragon Swarm!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said?
Megasonic
Eyes on the prize.
That focus.
Me? How come I get singled out?
A comfortable win.
Right, here goes! Here! It's on! Dragon Swarm!
Let me help.
There you go. Feel like me
Burn
at
in
this.
hell!
You
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Annihilation!
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
now!
Double Demon Fang!
This one's
Leave the
mine.
ensnaring to me.
Yeah, that's tumbling to me.
Megasonic Thrust!
Nothing gets by me.
Torn up!
Here!
Get on
Armor
in
won't
there
save you.
Double Demon Fang! Here!
Here's a healing art!
I'm on it! Here!
All finished you here
Dragon
now.
Swarm! Burn in hell! Dragon Swarm!
Here's a
Double
healing
Demon
art!
Can't get out of this! Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon
I'm
Fang!
out of ammo! I'm all stuck sealed! This will come in handy!
I'm on it! Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Eat this.
Talon Hurricane!
Prepare to be sealed.
Sealed!
Take this.
Get on in there
Megasonic
with the
Thrust!
Now you see what I can do.
Ignite!
Ready! Here, let me
I'm on
help.
it! Watch it!
Eat dirt!
Thanks, Fiona.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. We'll do better.
Dream!
Double Demon Fang!
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Far enough.
Here!
All finished you here and now.
Let's get you all tucked away! Downfall!
Eat this.
Downfall!
These fists have got your name on them.
Maelstrom!
Dragon Swarm!
Do you require a hand?
In a bind.
Meg-
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What? Oh, look what I just found.
Go no further!
Here! Dragon form! This one's all mine!
Go get him!
Here!
Raging Cascade!
Burn!
I can shatter any steel!
Use the healing arc!
Here!
Seal! First aid!
Now you see what I can do!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Megasonic thrust! Megasonic thrust! Dragon form! Double demon fang!
Ready! Do it! No, Helene! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Here goes!
Megasonic thrust! Dragon form!
Raging Cascade!
Double demon fang!
Now, don't mind if I do!
I'm on it! Come and get it! Far enough!
Tree flame inside me yearns to be let
Do
free!
it! Alright!
Must be easy to pick off the bad guys from far off.
It is. I mean, aside from adjusting for movement, wind speed, trajectory...
See? Easy.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Dragon form!
I never miss!
Double demon fang! Dragon form!
In here! Still form! Her with the other!
Here! Flying free! This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin! Very bad!
Can you take... I don't feel so good. No further!
Lightning orb!
Now!
Great! You got company!
Dragon form!
Magic is here!
We are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong!
What about me?
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my sword.
Shield. Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! First strike!
Primed and ready!
Get it! Here!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Ow! I'm surrounded!
Dragon form! Eat them!
Raging Cascade! Right
Double
over the
demon
head!
fang!
Still form!
Where are you going?
Get on in there
Dragon
together!
form!
Oh, sparkling
Now
stars
you
of
see what I
light.
can do!
Raging
Double
now!
demon fang!
Yuzara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Mega
Now we're not-
Dragon
Now
form!
we're
It's on!
Now!
Double chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
The heavens must be smiling.
Right, here goes! Megasonic thrust! Dragon form!
Here!
Double stop!
Here, let me help!
Burn in hell!
Eat this!
Tower
Here!
save!
Freaking does it!
No further!
Photon! Raging Cascade!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Megasonic thrust!
Here,
Dragon
let me help!
form! I'll take you all off!
I'll be fading to
Megasonic thrust! Dragon form! Double demon
Here's
fang!
a healing arc! First aid! What would I do without you?
Here!
Excited!
Dragon form!
Burning strike! Dance in the wind!
Megasonic thrust! Dragon form!
Long! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one.
Take this! Already on!
Megasonic thrust! Dragon form! Double
I can
one's all
carve
mine.
through! I'm just getting
Here!
started!
Dragon form!
Coming through! Get on in there with... Thank goodness we won. This'll be a delicious piece of
Megasonic
cake.
thrust! I'm on Dragon form!
Form!
Double demon fang! Burn in hell!
Raging Cascade!
Take this!
Fresh!
Dragon
Dance in the
form!
wind! Sleep now.
Double demon fang!
Where are you going?
Megasonic thrust!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Flawless victory!
Megasonic thrust!
Naturally!
Dragon form!
Your arts are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
Then I promise I'll always be here.
Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Truly a trackless path.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegus. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegus?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegus. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renin who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegus would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegus, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia. So chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah. As long as Lenegus stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here. Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell.
I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave.
But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
Aw, are you tired, Hootle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
All right, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danon disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, We're looking for an old Renin starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renin invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way. All right.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Calaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Danon owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
We've reached our destination.
I think that might be what we were told to get, isn't it?
What could this be?
Is this the so-called legendary instrument?
Actually, I think it's one of the freight train parts that I was using for a sword.
I'm sure anything will be fine. We should take it.
We've reached our destination.
How's this?
I see.
Great!
Huh? Agreed.
Totally.
I can't believe you managed to shoo off that irritating bard.
Had we brought him along, it would have livened up our journey considerably.
You know, maybe you're right. We could have hit it off.
Yeah, and the two of you could be irritating together.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
You were worked hard today too, didn't you, sweetie?
This is a true masterpiece. No
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I've been thinking about what we discussed earlier. His reasons might not have been pure, but in the end, Dohalim still made Elda Menancia a place where Danans and Renans can coexist. I thought everyone would welcome that change, with open arms. I took pride in what we had without putting in the work to truly solidify it. After so much failure, do you think I even have the right to pursue my ideals?
It doesn't matter what I think. You've already found your answer, haven't you?
I know what I want to say, but I can't help but wonder if I'm being selfish.
Everybody makes mistakes in life, Kisara. Everybody. It's what you do afterwards that matters. But you already knew that, right?
Yeah. I won't look away from the world any longer. I'll do my best to confront reality, so that we don't lose anyone else, ever again. More to the point, Dohalim needs someone who can push him forward. I think we both get lost in our sorrow too easily when we focus on the past.
If we see that happening, we'll set him straight. Don't worry. We'll look out for both of you. I have to say, though, if you turned out this well modeling yourself after Miguel, he really must have been a great man.
What, you didn't believe me before? I'm pretty sure I've been going on about him since I joined up. If you need more convincing, I've got plenty more stories about him.
Maybe another time.
Don't worry. Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep. Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast. You have to aim at the bright area on their back.
Here! First strike! Dragon Swarm! Aim for the weak spot!
All back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll take you all off!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Here I go.
Dragon Swarm!
The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about that.
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
First strike!
First
Charge like that could easily be
Carve
fatal.
through armor!
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
First strike! Double Demon Fang!
No more playing nice. Dance in the wind. Here, sleep now.
Throbs in pain.
This one is mine.
Here!
Our next step coming through.
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friend!
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. I'll bring you back from
Megasonic Thrust!
lightning orb. More where that came from. Here, let me help. Dance in the wind. Here, searing flame. Magic is there. Sleep now. You all tucked away. I'm out of ammo.
Dragon Swarm!
Sparkling stars. First aid.
Double Demon Fang! Eat dirt!
I'm all stopped up.
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation.
Double Demon
Not
Fang!
in your dreams. Come on, roll
Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healing
Get out
arc.
of this!
Do it. Lost. Get toasty.
Burn Strike!
Right. Next one. Astral energy.
Already on it!
Megasonic Thrust!
Radiant tear.
Dragon Swarm!
Raging cascade.
Double Demon Fang!
Far enough.
Dragon Swarm!
Do it. Lost. Get toasty.
Burn Strike!
We can really make weapons with this?
And thus our strength yet grows.
Megasonic Thrust!
Mega ray.
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation.
Pieces! Double Demon Fang!
Eat dirt. Down blow.
Eat this!
It's a duel of the earth.
Dragon Swarm! Burn in hell!
Photon thrust. Raging cascade.
Do it! Got fire!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing arc.
Megasonic Thrust!
Leave the enemy's arc to me. This one's mine.
No complaints here!
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind.
Megasonic Thrust!
This will come in.
I've been doing really great lately. Huh.
Gotta break through! Here!
Dance in the wind.
Dragon
Radiant
Swarm!
Here.
That frickin' does it!
Let them
These
mark
fists has got your name on them!
Annihilation. Their hide is thick as armor.
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
No armor can stop me! Remind me... I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing arc.
Here!
Seal.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Lightning orb.
Double
Do it.
Demon Fang!
This one's got your name on it.
Action to action!
Here's a healing arc.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough
Double
of
Demon Fang!
Yes, ma'am!
Sleep now.
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
All finish you here and now!
Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Dragon Swarm!
Far enough!
Raging Cascade!
Megasonic Thrust!
Sleep
Dragon
now.
Swarm!
Can't get out of this!
Double Demon Fang!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Dragon Swarm!
Armor won't save you!
An astral arc?
We're in the... That's my cue.
Shut him down! You picked the wrong fight!
Where are you going? Do it! Long! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one.
Here!
Already on!
Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now.
Double Demon Fang!
Get on your together.
Here!
Excited. Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
It's on!
Here!
Far beyond the dark
Leave the choice up to me!
Solid Storm!
If it cools up, time to get out of the way!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Flying free! Get me
Now! Farewell! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally!
Its armor's too strong!
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest! Megasonic Thrust!
Feel like me again!
Burn! Pierce! Dragon Swarm!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing arc!
Megasonic Thrust! I owe you one! Megasonic Thrust! Dragon
Warrior!
Swarm!
Lightning orb! Raging cascade!
Double Demon Fang!
Take this!
Sleep now!
Far enough!
Get on in there with the others!
Pierce!
More when that
Dragon Swarm!
Shattering the
Double
pieces!
Demon Fang!
Attack time!
Pierce!
Now!
I'm on
Long!
Dragon!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
I still got a ways to go!
My face is starting to sting. And my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You...
Gotta break through! I'm on it! Here!
Talon Herd! That's freaking Duncan!
I'm Dragon Swarm!
They come at you!
Double Demon Fang!
Are those rocks in skin?
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon
Hit a word!
Steel!
Shattering the pieces!
Dragon Swarm!
Amazing! Bizarre! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Hi, Hoodle!
Megasonic Thrust!
Art Steel!
Megasonic Thrust!
Raging Cascade!
Dragon
Hey,
Swarm!
when did I get so popular? All finished here right now! That freaking does it!
Dragon Swarm!
Alright, it's showtime! Now, this one's got your name on it!
To action!
All disasters made one! Cover
Dragon
fire!
Swarm!
Security!
The flame inside me yearns to be lit!
Away!
Dragon Swarm!
Let me help!
Burn in hell!
The flames are low!
Now I can let loose!
Raging Cascade! Reload! I'm out of
Dragon Swarm!
Light astral energy!
Double Demon
These
Fang!
fists has got your name on them!
Here, let me help. Now! Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
To action!
Here's a healing arm! Here goes! First the flames will roar!
I feel like me!
Megasonic Thrust!
Get on in there
Dragon
together.
Swarm!
I'm on it!
Watch this!
Megasonic Thrust!
Alright!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it! Oh, Spark! This one's got your name on it!
To action!
Didn't even...
Break a sweat.
No choice!
They're surrounding us!
Prepare to be killed! Armor won't save you!
Here goes!
Dragon Swarm!
Don't mind if I do!
I'm on double demon fang!
I call upon thee!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time! Talon Storm! Dragon Swarm! That frickin' does it!
Not today!
Eat this! Talon Dragon Swarm!
Endure!
Double demon!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
I'm on Megasonic
Naturally.
Dragon Swarm! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Aqueous Surge! Here's a healing arc!
Megasonic Thrust! Now I'm in the groove! No further! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Do it! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here's a healing arc!
Eat this! Dragon
Swarm!
Swarm! Watch it! Dragon Swarm!
Get on in there, William!
I can carve through Double Demon Fang!
Here's a healing arc!
I'll finish you here and now!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Get lost!
Here! Dragon Swarm!
Seal!
Dragon Swarm!
Let's get you out! Let the
Double
marksman
Demon
handle
Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Rising stars and light!
Double Demon Fang! Shattering of pieces! Attack time! Dragon Swarm! I can carve through armor!
Here, let me help!
Double Demon Fang! Dragon
That's
Swarm!
it now!
I'm just
Do it!
Double
Kizara!
Demon!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Here, let me help! Thunder Field!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Ignite!
Do it!
Dragon!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Together, that wasn't even a problem.
It's on! Here! Dragon Swarm! First strike!
Radiant!
Double Demon! In a bind! Megasonic! Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation! The wind! Air
Dragon
thrust!
Swarm!
Photon flash!
Double Demon Fang!
Air
Dragon
thrust!
Swarm!
Photon
I'm on it!
flash!
Double Demon Fang!
Midwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Astral energy!
Dragon Swarm!
My fists are crushing it out there!
Go no further!
Dragon Swarm!
Shining supernova! Raging cascade! Mega ray!
Double Demon Fang!
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Here goes! Go for the weak point!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! I owe you one.
This one's mine!
Double Demon Fang! Eat this!
Sighted!
Dragon Swarm!
Can't
get out of this! Double Demon Fang!
Don't mind if I do!
Dragon Swarm!
Now! Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Far beyond the darkest sky! I'm
Dragon Swarm!
Searing flame!
Dragon Swarm!
Here I go!
Double
Into
Demon
the
Fang!
field!
Dragon Swarm! It's go time!
Mega ray!
Talon Hurricane! Do it!
Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
Little help! Ready to go! Mega Ray! I'm on it! Talon Hurricane! Here's the wheeling heart! Dragon Roar! I'm on it! Freaking Demon Strike! Flame inside me! You're to be let free!
Steering flame! Reload!
Talon Dragon Roar! Now or never! I'm surrounded!
I never miss!
Eat this! Talon Hurricane!
All
do it! Here it now!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Dragon
Naturally.
Swarm! I'm on it! Double Demon Fang!
Eat this!
Dragon Swarm! Talon Storm! Double Demon Fang! Anything in armor is all mine! Dragon These fists have got your name on them! Double Demon Fang! Burn! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! Talon Hurricane! Double Demon Fang! Let me see what I can do! Eat this! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning! Downfall! Field!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Air thrust!
The heavens must be smiling.
Lost!
I'm on it! Dragon Swarm! Blow away! Double Demon Fang!
Back into the fray!
This one's all mine!
Everyone, get back! It's too dangerous!
I'm on it!
Mega
Double Demon Fang! Dragon
Go
Swarm!
for the weak point!
Eat dirt! Dragon Swarm! Eat this!
This one's mine!
Double Demon Fang! Oh, now! Dragon Swarm! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
I can carve through armor!
Here's a dance in the wind!
Watch this! Double Demon Fang! First strike! Dragon Swarm!
Let me help fire
Double Demon Fang! I'm on it! Dragon Swarm! Far enough!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! This one's all
Don't
mine!
mind if I do!
Dragon Swarm!
Searing flame!
Double Demon Fang! Burn it
Don't
down!
do it!
Talon Storm!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help!
Dragon Swarm!
Far beyond the dark
Now I can let loose!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Dragon Swarm!
Here goes! Don't mind if I do!
That's enough! Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Big Blast! Double
Now,
Demon
Law,
Fang!
get toasty!
Burn Strike!
There's always room for improvement.
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
Laglia.
What kind of poem is that?
A sparse one.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone. Not even as a joke.
I'm not a little kid!
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle both.
Not necessarily.
Consider yourself finished! Here's a healing arc! Dragon Swarm! I'll finish you here! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
The flames will roar! In here! Do it! Get on in there with the
Double Demon Fang!
Talon Hurricane!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
No further!
Dragon Swarm!
In here!
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
I'm like bait to them!
Double Demon Fang! The flame inside me yearns to be let in for the weak spot!
Hey, one at a time!
Double Demon Fang!
Can't heal you forever!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Eat this!
Let's tear them up!
Double Demon Fang!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Blah, 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 Radiant
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Now!
Reload! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Please, sir!
I'm on it! Fire up! Dragon Swarm! Blow away! Double Demon Fang!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Out of our way!
Dragon Swarm!
Here! Dance in the
Double
wind!
Demon Fang!
Air thrust! Photon raging against
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon
Now
Fang!
you see what I can do!
Sleep now!
Aim for their weak spot!
I'm just kidding! I
Demon
never
Fang!
miss!
Dragon Swarm!
Photon blast!
It's on! Double Demon Fang!
Darling! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Raging Cascade!
I'm on it!
Mega Ray! Sleep now!
Big Blast!
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Ray!
Double Demon Fang! Not today!
Alright!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help!
Dragon Swarm!
Come and get it!
Double Demon Fang!
Shattering
Dragon
Blast!
Swarm!
Mind if I do?
Attack time!
Radiant here! Dance in the
Dragon
wind!
Swarm!
Here I go!
I'll finish! I'll smash you!
Into the shadows! Now! Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle! Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
This one's all mine.
There you go! Gotta hold it together. Do or die!
Hurricane!
Air, here's a healing arc!
I'm on it! Double demon fang! Dragon swarm! Eat dirt! Talon hurricane! Double demon fang!
Oh, now you're talking!
Dragon swarm!
I'm out of ammo!
Double demon
I
fang!
never miss!
Dragon swarm!
Not on my watch!
Double demon
Here,
fang!
let me help.
First aid!
I really
Dragon swarm!
Photon flat! I'm in
Talon
for
hurricane! The flame inside me yearns
In here.
to be let free!
Annihilation!
Dragon swarm! Burn! I'm on it!
Annihilation!
Double demon fang! Dragon swarm!
I can carve through armor!
Double demon fang! Dragon swarm! Now, I'm reeling!
Take it down! This one!
Dragon Talon hurricane!
Here's a healing arc!
Double demon fang! Thanks!
Take this!
Dragon swarm!
That's enough! In here!
Double demon!
Get on in there with the other!
Here I come!
Hurricane! Lightning orb! Whoa!
Dragon swarm! Double demon fang!
Sleep now! This'll come in handy!
Dragon swarm! Do it! Doubling in an instant! Impact block!
Here's a healing arc!
Dragon swarm!
Hit! Raging cascade!
Double demon fang! Dragon swarm!
More radiant!
I'm on! It's on!
Come and get it!
Not coming!
Here's a healing arc! This one's mine!
Double demon
Let's
fang!
tear 'em up!
Dragon swarm!
Armor won't save you!
Here, let me help!
Double
Don't
demon
mind if I
fang!
do!
I'm on! Dragon swarm!
Into the shadows!
Take this!
Double demon
In here,
fang!
Mega Ray!
Denied!
There you go! Don't let up!
Double demon! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
I can carve through armor!
Dance in the wind!
Double demon fang!
Big blast!
I'll have a tough feeling!
Dragon swarm!
Talon
Take this!
Dragon swarm!
It looks like you got this one covered!
Double
Do it!
demon fang!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Here come more.
We'll just have to keep fighting.
An astral art?
That's my cue! Let me help!
Dragon swarm! Shut him down! Double demon fang! Dragon
I've
swarm!
taken too much damage!
I can handle it.
Do it!
I've let you all.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
I'll bring you back from death to this!
It's
Where
on!
are you going?
Double demon fang!
Water astral energy!
You picked the wrong fight! Dragon down! Try
It won't
harder!
end like this.
You- Pay for that! Try harder!
Imbue this vanquish.
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Renwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Dragon swarm!
Now.
Heal!
Try harder!
One more. I'm all
Dragon form!
Rotating punch.
Can't get out of this! Now I can let loose! Dragon form! Double demon
Don't mind if I do.
Dragon form!
Now, you are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
As impressive as always.
And here I hope that will
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered. Raging cascade! What was I thinking?
Don't mock me,
Now, maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure. Tons you can do.
Dragon form!
Here goes! Here's a healing art!
Double demon fang! Dragon form!
Here we go again.
Primed and ready. Here, let me help. First aid! Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
One at a time!
Dragon form!
Magic is there!
Regeneration.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Don't suffer anymore. From
Try
beyond,
harder!
imbue this vanquished soul.
Raging cascade!
Eat this!
One more!
Take this.
Go get it! Here's a healing art!
Smash you.
Powered up!
I'm ready.
Go, Helene! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Dragon form! Double demon fang! Dragon form!
Radiant here!
Here, let me help.
Dragon form!
More where that came from!
Double demon fang!
Go get it!
Dragon form!
Magic is there! Now! Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle! My astral energy!
I'm out of
Dragon form!
Not on my watch!
Where are you going? I can't heal you forever.
Burn in hell!
Sorry.
Dragon form!
I didn't want to put you out. Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Here's a healing art! Here goes!
Now I can let loose! Dragon form!
Field!
Double demon fang!
Here, let me help.
First aid!
Dragon form!
I can handle it.
Dragon form!
In a bind.
Spread!
Far enough.
Air thrust! Radiant!
Thank you.
Dragon form!
Air thrust! Here goes!
Take the last one.
Some punishment.
Stay away from my friend! It's on!
I can feel the medicine working.
All disasters
Dragon
made
form!
one! Come
This can't be happening.
Double demon fang!
Ready to go.
Dragon form!
Take this.
Annihilation!
Ignite! Double demon fang! Dragon form!
Dream!
A thrilling performance.
I can carve through armor.
Helix of purity!
It's weakened. Now.
This end, look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here, let me help.
What would I do without you? It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alvin!
Watch and learn! That's enough! Go back down!
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
I can feel my power growing!
Hey, is that it over there?
Have you... Got... Guys checked your equipment lately?
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but... I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave. We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown. Now.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. You make sure to rest too, Hootle.
This is perfect! I'll have everybody's mouths watering when they see this.
Isara, let's talk for a bit. Thinking some more about how to realize your ideals?
No. Actually, I've been trying not to obsess about it as much as before. I find when I think too much about my ideals, I get hung up on the reality of things and lose sight of what's really important. I know what it's like to go hungry, to lose your family. That should be reason enough to fight for a better society, so nobody else has to. Sorry about that.
Even thinking about things will make you hungry after a while. You wait here. I'll go whip something up for you.
Thanks for the food.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Just impressed at how good of a cook you've become.
Well, we've been on this journey for a while now, so I've had more than a few opportunities to hone my skills.
Yeah, and now I have a good meal in me. There's a simple kind of happiness that comes with that, you know? One that's more powerful and convincing than complicated logic can be.
That reminds me of something Law said, about how talking too much doesn't put food in people's stomachs.
That sounds like Law. But it's true nonetheless. When you get down to it, all you really need is enough food to keep you full and to be surrounded by people you love. Everything else comes second.
Speaking of people you love, I haven't heard you talk about Miguel much lately.
Wow, okay. Way to make me feel like the worst sister ever. But you're right, I haven't. If I'm honest, I think it's because I finally found other people I love just as much. Whatever kind of society we end up having after this, it needs to be a place where I know you all can be happy. That's my starting point for now. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Let's stay safe today.
Get lost!
Ignite!
Coming here! Here! Dragon Form! Double Demon Fang! Now you see what I can watch this! Denied! Dragon Form! I'm on! Counter Hurricane! No further! I'm ready! Mega dance in the wind! Sleep now! All good things! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Oh, the magic is amped!
Sleep now.
Dragon Form!
I'll be safe.
It's time! Eat this!
Talon Hurricane!
Dragon Form!
Lightning!
Double Demon Fang!
Now I'm real mad!
Dragon Form!
Do it!
Demon Fang!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
We can really make weapons with this?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here. Poodle? One of your buddies. Woo!
What's on the other side of this door, anyway?
Why ask me when you can just open it and find out?
This is...
But this...
Right.
Kisara. Oh.
Wow!
Nice one, Elfin.
Thanks. Gotta keep up with the competition.
Personally, I prefer Bologna.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Oh, this looks nice and tough.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegus? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegus.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renin. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegus and the Renin homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegus?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegus who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegus. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns. Shion?
Huh? Yeah.
Shion? Where'd Shion go? How could she just go off on her own? Shion. Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Rolron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, You have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renaissance on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
but that's too much. It's way too much. When this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
Elfin?
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Elfin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen! We can fight this! We'll fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys. You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in, then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Well, that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelagian. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed.
It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
It's